we were getting nowhere with Arlo. I think we'd spent hours throwing food in his crate, trying to say that we're actually lovely people, don't try kill us when we come near. And I think we sort of reached the ultimatum that we either need to find someone that can help us or put him to sleep or send him elsewhere. Arlo's a border collie Labrador mix. He's very high drive. It's a bit of an understatement to put it. Because of that, he's been really resource guarding of me.
Yeah.
And that means that my family couldn't move around their own house without fear of being mauled alive. So he'd be like deeply growling, snarling, teeth baring at basically anyone other than me. It could be as simple as someone, and Paul realised pretty quickly that coming near me was a big trigger for him. Um, Same with the crate, you couldn't come near the crate without snarling. Touch sensitivity meant that my family were all scared to touch him other than me, which kind of eroded their relationship with him a lot more than, well, I suppose as you'd expect. That we couldn't reinforce his good behavior by patting him or like loving on him as you would a normal dog. He'd find that aversive, I suppose,
Yeah.
and want to kill you for doing that. So before coming onto the program, I think everywhere online just says like a tired dog is a happy dog. We went really hard into enrichment because he's a border collie lab mix. I thought, you know what, I'm going to train him like a gun dog, get him to sit there, hold place, and really work on his obedience. But obedience just went out the window as soon as like he was showing these behaviours. It was something that needed more behavioural modification than anything else, and I didn't know how to do that. I think it was hours of looking through YouTube, signing up to different people's online academies, and like while they're all brilliant resources, they're not tailored for my dog, which I think was the big issue.
Yeah.
So I've been following you on Instagram for a while. Had been watching a lot of your videos. I think we were kind of at a stage where all of the trainers that we'd reached out here were either really hard on compulsion or just completely force free. That having like 24/7 accessibility to message you and just being like, "Oh, Paul, look, I'm troubleshooting this issue. What the hell should I do?" Being able to like get a hold of you so easily. The other thing is, I suppose, finding that balance between, and very importantly, the word balance between you just whacking a dog into getting it to do what you want and getting it to love what it's doing.
Yeah.
Because before we would, I think, like you were saying earlier, with food, that's what everywhere pretty much shows you to do to reinforce a dog. That's not reinforcing to all dogs. And I think we're trying to crate train him, we're just throwing food at him all the time, and it's a transaction rather than building that meaningful relationship. But using play and the different methods that you've shown me how to do, my family have been able to build their relationship with my dog.
Yeah.
I
Talk
think
me through
it's
that.
probably having someone that was like tailored to sit there and help you through your issues. And I think seeing my dog as more of an individual than a cookie cutter approach. I think we've tried like loads of different ways to get through to him, and something as simple as play is something that you've recommended. There was as daft as it says to as daft as it sounds to say, was something that we hadn't thought of to get rid of his touch sensitivity or work around like create reactivity issues we're facing. I wouldn't have thought to bring out a ball for anything like that.